How's it going, everybody? Welcome to We Do Tech. Now, it's been a while since I've reviewed a gaming mouse, but luckily Cougar South Africa sent over their 700M eSports Edition gaming mouse. So a big shout out to them for sending it over, and we're going to take a look at this one and see how it performs. So with all of that being said, let's get into the review right after this. Do you live in South Africa and want to get yourself some awesome new gaming products? Well, go check out RebelTech. They have extremely low prices and they stock all the major brands like ASUS, MSI, Gigabyte, Corsair, and many more. So go check out rebeltech.co.za to go get the products you're looking for at a low price. Starting off, the 700M is retailing for around 1,000 Rand on RebelTech here in South Africa, or about $70 on Amazon. Now, the 700M does immediately remind you of the Rat series from Mad Catz with the robotic look, but the 700M is a bit more practical and resembles a normal mouse a tiny bit more. The one I have here is the eSports White and Blue edition, but you do also get a black and red eSports edition as well, and then also the 700M Superior, which is a black and orange one and has a bit of more extra features like removable weights and also a removable palm rest cover, but most of the specs are all the same. Now, taking a look at the design of the 700M, you get the aluminium frame, and then the rest of the mouse is mostly made out of plastic. Now, moving to the left side, you get the curved thumb rest with a textured rubberized padding with also a dedicated sniper button. This is mostly used for when you want to aim down your scope and want to slow down your DPI so you have more control over your aiming, but you can also use it for any other macros as well. The sniper button is a very low profile, so you won't really notice it when you just want to use the 700M for daily use, but along with the sniper button, you do also get two thumb buttons that stand out a bit more, so you can distinguish them more easily. Moving to the right side, you get the same rubberized textured grip. The right side has a bit of a curve to give your fingers better placement and comfort. Moving to the back, you get the palm rest, which resembles the Rat series more with the feature of adjusting the palm rest's height. This is a nice extra feature Cougar added, giving the user a bit more grip options. With the palm rest all the way up, it is more suited for palm style grips. All the way down is more suited for claw or fingertip style grips. So you can adjust it to the grip you use most often. As for the size of the 700M, it will fit most hands. With me personally having a more of a medium size hand, it fit quite well and I was able to press all of the buttons very easily. Now, if you are worried about the gap between the front and the back of the mouse reducing comfort, you don't have to worry about that. It never bothered me whether my palm rest was raised or lowered. Moving to the front, you get the standard left and right mouse buttons, which features armor-ROM switches with a predicted lifespan of over 20 million clicks. The clicks aren't too loud and do have a good feel to them. Now, along with the sniper button Cougar added on the thumb rest, Cougar also added an additional button on the left side of the left front button. These buttons are always a nice feature to add with gaming mice. It's never really in the way, and an extra button that is quickly and easily accessible is always a plus. As for the scroll wheel, it does have a decent scroll to it and has bigger rubber padding for grip. Just behind the scroll wheel, you get the DPI selection switch that lets you cycle through the 4 DPI levels ranging from 50 all the way up to 12,000 by 50 increments. Also, you do have 4 LED indicators on the left back side that will light up on which DPI level you are on. Taking a look underneath the 700M, you get 6 glide pads that delivers a nice smooth glide. You do also get the ADNS 9800 laser sensor with a max DPI of 12,000. Now, on the box, it does say that the 700M does have a max DPI of 8,200, but on the website and in the software, it says 12,000. So don't worry about that. It does have a max DPI of 12,000. The ADNS 9800 sensor also has an IPS of 150 and a max polling rate of 1000 Hz. The 700M also features a 32-bit ARM Cortex-M0 processing unit and 512 kilobits of onboard memory, so you can save all of your macros and settings on the mouse. As for the cable, the 700M has a 1.8 meter or 5.9 feet braided cable with a USB connection at the end. Next up, taking a look at the UIX software, which allows you to create 3 profiles, adjust settings like DPI levels, the sniper button DPI, polling rate, and the lift-off sensitivity. You are also able to add other commands or create your own custom macros to each of the 8 programmable buttons. As for lighting, the 700M only has a single lighting zone underneath the scroll wheel. You are able to change the color between 16.8 million colors, and then it has 2 effects, which are breathing, static, and off, if you count that as an effect. Now, as for the weight of the 700M, it is a bit more on the heavier side, but luckily not too much, weighing it at 110 grams. As for the lift-off distance, the 700M did not have any problems there. I personally do lift up my mouse quite a lot while gaming, and it was completely fine for me. With the inclusion of the lift-off height adjustment in the software, you can also adjust it more to your needs, which is always nice. As for gaming, the 700M does a good job at delivering a good tracking and also comfort for long periods of gaming. I had a blast using it in my game streams and then also just for normal everyday use. Especially with those extra buttons, you can easily add a bunch of extra commands to them that can just help you out with video editing or anything else you might want to do. Now, the accuracy of the 9800 laser sensor is good, but personally I don't really like laser sensors that much. They do not feel as accurate as most optical mice personally to me. I usually compare the mice I review to my Razer Def Adder Chroma with a 4G optical sensor, and it just feels more precise compared to the 700M. Now, there are a lot more information to go to choosing between a laser and an optical mouse, and in the end it's more up to what you personally like. But again, for gaming, the 700M is very enjoyable and I had no problems using it for a few weeks. So in conclusion, if you are looking for a cool mouse that performs well and will also make your friends want to try it out, the 700M is definitely the way to go. The extra buttons like the sniper button and the front left button is a great extra feature, as well as the adjustable palm rest along with that. The only thing that will prevent a majority of gamers to buy the 700M is that laser sensor. Most gamers do unfortunately prefer an optical sensor over a laser one. So if Cougar perhaps could bring out another model with an optical sensor, that might attract a lot more gamers to get the 700M. But nonetheless, the 700M is a great mid-tier gaming mouse and I had a blast using it. So that's pretty much it for this review. Again, a big thanks to Cougar South Africa for sending over the 700M for this review. Also, if you guys want to get the 700M for yourself, you can check out the links in the video description, where you can check it out on RebelTech if you live in South Africa, or Amazon if you live somewhere else. But if you guys want me to review anything else, please let me know in the comments down below. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching, guys. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment like always, and I will check all of you next time. Cheers, guys.